Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Bug Fables playthrough. In the last episode, we entered Snakemouth Den, and Snakemouth Den, and we fell into a trap. We are now trapped inside Snakemouth Den and have no way to escape. Luckily for us, we landed on this big mushroom here, and right next to a conveniently placed rock. In this episode, we're going to continue on further through and see what we can find out, whether we can escape or find the artifact that we're looking for. Yikes! Is that a moth?
By the Queen! What a terrible fate. A moment of silence in solidarity for a fallen explorer.
Zzz. Wait! He's alive!
Quick! We must free him.
Okay, I'm just gonna see if the boomerang can cut through the web.
I will make sure there are no other
V!
No, V! Watch out! Wrong voice again.
A spider!
How could a beast so huge sneak up on us?
Kabu, we've got to run. Treasure ain't worth this.
It's not that. We can't abandon this poor moth to his fate. V! V, wait! Curses. This has to be some cruel irony. However, I can't give up, even if I'm alone.
Okay, so, welcome to the first boss of the game, the spider. First of all, cannot spy at this battle, cannot flee, it's a boss battle. And because V has left, Kabu is on his own. Sadly, we don't do any damage to it, so this fight is not looking good.
It is stronger than it looks.
And now we can't hit it.
Crud! It's too high up. If only V was here. Must I really sit here and do nothing? It's too much by itself. It's too much by myself, after all. Everyone, I failed. You wasted your hopes on me. V?
Look,
By the holy jaws of the Queen, V, you left me to my fate. You are vile.
Hey, I was going to apologise, and I came back, right? You pushed me away from the web, but I still left, so I'm...
I will properly scold you later. The situation is dire, but I've got a plan. We will attack the web holding the moth while battling the spider.
And we bail when we free him?
Precisely, except we'll run together, this time, without leaving anyone behind.
I apologised already. Here it comes. Let's do this. Right, so we don't want the spider, we want to attack the web this time. Still can't spy it. It's a very sturdy web, I must say. But we got it. Alright, we did it!
Begone, wretched beast!
Kabu, I'm done here.
Well done!
Let's get out of here!
Leave us alone already, monster!
Whoops. accidentally minimised the game there. Gee, glad it's too fat to come in here. Kabu, sorry for running away.
Very well. You are forgiven, V. It was understandable.
Took you long enough. Most people would be crying at getting rescued.
Let's turn over a new leaf, V. This moth is our priority. You're awake.
Random gibberish. What the? Hey, you okay? You hit your head? More random gibberish.
Could this moth be speaking in an ancient tongue? Perhaps he is one of the fabled tribes lurking underground.
No, we can speak Bugnish. I don't know what voice to do for him. Do you need a minute? That sounds too close to V's, actually. I gotta do a different one.
No. We are fine now. Thank goodness. You had us quite worried.
Where? Where are we?
Where is the spider? Right. Let's get you up to speed.
Truly, it seems we owe our life to you, V. No big deal. It sucks that we're trapped, though.
We're looking for treasure as well alongside fellow explorers. What's your name?
Leif is fine. And somewhat a scouting mission, in fact. You've got some luck to be alive. Did you learn anything scouting about the artifact? Artifact? If it is here, it's probably ahead.
If we work together, we will surely find both it and the exit.
So my voice for Leif is going to be, because he tends to speak slower, so I'm going to use my regular voice, but I'm going to speak slightly slower to try and distinguish it from the other characters. We have little choice. We will accompany you.
Can you fight?
Not really part of scouting. Seriously? You came into this place without knowing how to fight?
Make sure to stay behind us so we can protect you.
How reassuring. Okay, we've spent too much time here. Let's look for the exit. And logbook has been updated, so if we go over here now. After almost being eaten by a spider, V and Kabu rescued Leif, a moth trapped in Snakemouth's depths. With a new partner, the team continues their trek through the cave. Okay, I know when I need to end the video, so I will do this and I'm not going to save. Because again, if I lose my recording, let me check my recording's still going because it accidentally minimized it. Oh yeah, it's completely fine. A new enemy here. This is a zombant. Or a zombiant.
By Venus, that ant walks after its passing. A zombie-ant. I truly believe they were nothing more than a myth. I truly believed they were nothing more than a myth. It is my duty as a fellow explorer to end its suffering.
Right, and with this, no, not quite. I need one more battle and I should level up. I also didn't read this, I don't think, so let's give that a read. What a weird tablet! It's written in an even weirder language.
It seems to be an ancient script.
These letters look familiar to us. We should be able to decipher it. Let us check it again. You can switch your party order during battle using the strategy flower. Whoever is in front receives a bonus to attacking power In return, said person is targeted by more often by enemies. You can't switch if someone has already exhausted their turns. So yes, and the person at the back, or the bug at the back, I don't know why it says person, we're playing as bugs, but whoever's at the back has the least likely chance of being attacked. I'm going to start by going over here. Got another zombie ant here, or zombie ant here. And with that, it is done. And we have reached 100 exploration points, so we rank up, which is the equivalent of a level up. So when you level up, you can pick one of your free stats to boost. We can boost our health, so we have one more health point, which allows us to survive longer. We get 3 teamwork points, letting us use more skills, or we can increase our medal points by 3, equipping more medals. I always do the same thing on my first level, which is upgrading my teamwork points, because I burned for a lot of skills in Chapter 2. So I'd rather have them sooner rather than later. V learns Secret Stash. When you get a certain rank, your team members will also learn a new move. And some of these moves can be very useful. Oh dear, I'm not very good at timing these, it seems. When you level up, you also recover all of your health, which is extremely handy. And you also recover all of your teamwork points that you have used, so leveling up can be very crucial. Also, you get a lot of items, so if you are low on health, just use an item. The odds are you'll have to throw them away. We've got Crystal Berry. Pressing B in battle allows you to change who is currently acting without changing the party order. Each party member has different ways of attacking, and different reaches for their attacks and skills. Mind who is currently acting to not waste actions on the wrong enemy. This is a very useful hint, because the first time I played this, I kept wasting turns. But the more you play this game, the more familiar you get with it, the better you'll do. As with pretty much most RPG. Now, I don't know how much of this playthrough I'm going to record before it starts going up. I'm hoping that I'll have recorded at least 2/3 of it by then, but we'll see. Right, for some reason I have a more difficult time blocking the zombie ants, so I'd rather get that than this, whatever, however you pronounce this. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, I was meant to do that in episode 1. Someone did actually correctly guess that this playthrough was going to be my next one. And it completely slipped my mind. I was meant to say it in episode 1. I guess I'll add a comment instead, if I even remember that. But this is episode, what, 3, 4, I think? One of them. I think this is episode 3. So, the person who guessed it didn't get it on a YouTube comment. It was one of my friends who was messaging me off of YouTube comments. And I asked him politely, please do not ruin it for everyone else, because there are other people who are trying to guess as well. So, that's why no one in a comment said it, because I specifically asked him not to. But yeah, well done on guessing the playthrough correctly from the hints. But I'm not going to do hints for my next one yet, because truthfully I don't know what it's going to be. Yep, you heard that right, I don't know what game I'm doing next. I've got 2 games in mind, I don't know which one's going first. I'll know more nearer the end of this playthrough. Hitting an enemy outside of a battle will stun it for a short amount of time. Entering a battle while an enemy is stunned grants 1 more action to the party leader. so yes. Which is what I've been calling the first strike. I completely missed the switch, which is the whole reason I went over here. Also, I forgot to show or explain what the medal did. So I basically got the medal over here, and it's HP plus, increases an ally's HP by 2. This is going on Kabu because he is fairly bulky, and I'm also going to eat a crunchy leaf because I'm missing 4 health, and this way I won't overflow on items. Oops, wrong one. Now, when upgrading stats, it basically is personal preference.
Nice work, everyone. Leif, watch yourself.
What the heck?
By the great ancestors, what kind of sorcery is that?
We are unsure. This is new. You seriously expect us to believe that? We mean it. It's the truth.
Magic's no common feat. There are less than 10 known sorcerers in history.
You're not some criminal with a huge bounty, are you? You seriously believe that?
We will talk later. I take it you can fight now?
We shall try. Okay, so now we have 3 characters rather than 2.
Wait, everyone. Now that we're a trio, let me share a useful technique. With Turn Relay, picked from the colourful flower, one of us can lend our turn to another.
How is that useful? It sounds tedious.
Well, for example, we could let V attack twice to knock down flying enemies.
Heck, you should let me attack 3 times. I'll take them all on.
You shouldn't abuse it like that, though. The exhaustion will reduce your attack power by 1 every time you act in a round.
Grr, fine. Well, it sounds mildly useful. We'll try it out.
Now, on your guard.
Okay, so for this, I just do the same thing. I'm going to use Kabu to spy.
By the Queen, what an abomination. I cannot hurt this beast while it is airborne. V, would you lend me your strength?
Okay, so Leif, you have to wait for a button, you press it, and there you go. Now, some enemies are weak to elemental. So, for example, these jelly shrooms actually have a weakness to ice. So because of it, Leif does more damage. You'll see that Kabu only does 2 because he's not at the front, but Leif does 3 damage. And there are several enemies like this throughout the game.
Goodness, that magic isn't a joke.
It's pretty cool, but
If you truly couldn't do it before, this den is hiding more secrets than I first thought.
Everything's just too suspicious. I don't believe Leif yet.
We're telling the truth. If we had ice magic, that accursed spider wouldn't have caught us. I say, let's focus on getting out alive. We can collect our thoughts when we're safe.
Very well. If you need us to freeze anything, press B while we are leaving. I guess it's fine for now. Onward! I can almost smell the treasure. Okay, how am I doing for time? 1:07. So I've got about 3 minutes left. Frozen enemies can't be stunned, but can be climbed on or used to hold switches. Just check that there isn't anything hiding, because it's very unlikely I'll come back to this part of the level for a while. Eep! It's not funny. I'm all soaked now.
Sorry, V. I couldn't help it. It seems the ceiling's dripping.
Ugh. Why is there so much water in here? Under us, above us, it doesn't make sense.
This is good, though. What do you mean?
If it's water, then it can be frozen.
Impressive. If you can do that, it opens a lot of options for us. I bet I can push them with my horn as well.
That's pretty cool, Leif. Enemies,
The water around us. Even though they seem like obstacles, we can exploit them for our own benefit. Let's give your ice magic a try on all we can find.
so yes, Leif's gimmick is that he can freeze water, which allows us to puzzle solve.
The craftsman on this statue is pretty good, compared to everything else, at least. That it is. It's a shame this monument outlived its creators.
Yeah, you only hear about roaches in folktales nowadays.
Pardon?
When did the roaches disappear? A bit before I was born, I think.
So, pretty recently? It was indeed quite a recent event. No one knows for sure the how or why, however.
This is depressing talk. We should really find a way out.
This can't be right.
Got another logbook. Oh, we haven't seen this yet. The underground area of Snakemouth Den has been completely consumed by fungi. The remains of explorers and ancient bugs roam this place like puppets controlled by their alien hosts, and yet the desire for riches keeps bringing explorers back. Supposedly, the now missing roaches lived in Snakemouth Den's underground, but with all the flooding and monsters, it's difficult to imagine settling down here. Did some horrible disaster strike them? What could be the reason for the state of these structures? Okay, but with that, we are up to my 20 minutes, so that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you guys next time.